Greetings and welcome back to the Oxbow and welcome to the Riverside Village that will be moved soon enough. Thank you for all your tips, I really appreciate it, and I'm definitely learning a lot about my timing on things and things like that, and I appreciate everybody being informative, helpful, and getting all this knowledge out there, so I love what y'all are doing and thank you. And I want to add to that by saying, let me get a thought from y'all. What do y'all think? Graham brought this up, and I appreciate you bringing that up because it is a feature that would really speed things up and would take away some of the more boring parts of the game. But I wanted to keep the game, feeling like it's like we're in the Let's Play, like actually base game. But I don't know if that's really worth doing, right? Because in a lot of ways, it's not that exciting to just watch somebody else sit there and stare at a screen and click and wait to finish building. And I try to keep some dialogue in there to talk about what's next, but at some point it is really just sitting there staring, waiting for a thing to be completed. And by the way, right now the wander that we're going on is to take us to finish this quest, but I had done some wandering last night and this morning to see about new build locations. Thank you to Karrane for the suggestion of the place by Stoya, which is about here, which is a great spot. I also did some mad wanderings over here, and there's a huge outlook that sees across this wide expanse of building space here onto the river. So this is like a metropolis type area where I picture you can build a large expanse of houses and buildings here, industry up on the hill, and have one of those if you played Skyrim, almost have like a Skyforge thing going on up here, which would be kind of fun. Down here, this is gorgeous. This reminds me of a deep forest type area with an expansion out into the prairie area, and it's got a gorgeous waterfall, just like she said, and a mine right by it, and a great spot for the industrial and business area, and then separated from Old Town, and then the farming area, which I really see a lot of potential with this one down here. So I did a little wandering over here, and I definitely hunted a couple bears off camera, and it turns out that I can definitely take out bears with decent efficiency. There's a lot of shots you have to take to get them down, but it's doable as long as you're mobile and you find great spots in the environment to help you survive. That being said, I happened to come across a hunter's camp that was on this route that happens to have a bear at it. And it was great to get the money off of that and the other items, and I did not want to do that off camera and not actually take it back on camera. Although it looks like it may not have gone the correct way. So we may have just missed it. And I'll have to double check. Here it is. So it's hard to pass up all the free stuff. And I didn't want to reload and miss out on all the wanderings. So stone arrows, meh. But bronze knife, yeah, that'll be a very good creature comfort. And as far as skinning a bear is concerned, in the old game, attacking bears and taking down bears really wasn't worth the effort. Now it very much is. That is a lot of resources. That is a lot of meat. That is a lot of fur. That's a lot of stuff. So it's hard to say that bears are not worth it anymore. They used to be kind of, I wouldn't bother. Where it's, yeah, I could take them down and, okay, we'll just sit up somewhere high and fire arrows down on it and take it out over time, but it wasn't really worth what you got out of the deal. I got sidetracked. Back on track. What do you all think? And I'd like to get votes from people. Would you like, and just give a quick sound out about, yeah, I like the idea of doing fast build. I'd like to just have the house parts built and the building parts built quickly. And what do you think about fast crafting as well? Is that breaking too far away from the amount of time it should take to do things? Because I know I could just get stacks of things crafted in an instant, and that helps me unlock technology in an instant, which is awesome, because we will get much more advanced much quicker and not take the normal amount of time. And I'll probably take advantage of that at some point too, just to kind of proc up some technology based things. But those are the thoughts I want to know. What do y'all think? Should we do fast build and fast craft? Should we do fast build, no fast craft? Fast craft, no fast build? What are y'all's thoughts? I'd love to know. And please do sound out in the comments at some point. Just say, yeah, I'm a fan of doing the fast build, go for it. Or yeah, I'm a fan of doing fast craft, go for it. Or just, you can even say too, I don't care, either way, you do whatever you think is best, and that's all good. I'm just curious what people's thoughts are. I'm guessing y'all have seen some other Let's Play series, so you'd have an opinion on it based upon that. And again, I'm trying not to watch too many of them because I don't want to steal ideas from other people. I want to try to keep all my ideas my own and I'm not sure that that's something I need to keep doing anyway. It's probably worth going out there and checking out what other people are doing too. So thank you for taking the time to consider that and to give me a little feedback on it, and thank you for all of your insights. With that, what are we up to? Well, now we need to go and we need to get to our town in the southwest corner.
Oh, it's you again.
I need a ride. I want to get there quick. Skokia? Skokia? Skokie? I'm going to butcher the pronunciation. Here we are. In order to get our Stone Parchment Shears quest going, we needed to come here, and this is fun. I love this design in this town. I am very much looking forward to having stone walls. That's one thing that's kind of slowing me down from doing a lot of work in the current village, is that I happen to like the stone fences the best. And since that's a much later unlock, I am just sitting around waiting until I get it, unfortunately. And that's slowing me down from decorating my village, which is starting to become kind of a problem. I don't want to sit around and wait too much more, so I'm tempted to... I'm a little tempted... Oh my goodness, that's... What's up, my dude? I need a special stone. I've been working with her and normally allow an extraordinary piece like this to be taken by a courier, but you seem trustworthy enough. Of course, look how trustworthy I am. Thanks. See you around. We're just gonna keep it simple. We're not gonna cause trouble with this guy. Inspect the notice board. Oh, back to the original town.
A poor man's gold.
I could try to do a quick quest, but I'm not convinced that that's worth the time at this time. Now, to get back to our Wagoneer. And did I just space on the exact location of Wagoneer? Oh, love it. Mines. Favorite thing. See, that's why the locations, and I appreciate having tips on the mine locations, since I'm a huge fan of mines, and obviously they're important for the village, because you need that ability to smith and help make money, and also just, you know, a town would expand based upon having good access to resources. Well, here we are. Notice board. Read the oldest looking notes. You find 3 pieces of parchment that look most overdue. The first one says, looking for a devil with a multicolored eyes that defiled my daughter and ran away before fulfilling the promise of marriage. Coin prize awaits. Oh dear, multicolored eyes. That's not boding well for our hero. The next piece of paper says, I don't care who reads it. I'm in love with my shovel. I'm not afraid of it. Please stop stealing my bottle plugs. It works really hard to collect all of them. I had a dream they would become currency someday, but that hasn't happened. Oh my goodness. Now, oh, and I'm stuck. I can't just go out of this and double check one. Taking the second one, middle. Alrighty. And lastly, we need to go all the way to Ostoya. Now, I'm tempted to walk there to just show you what that village location is like. But that takes a long time, doesn't it? And is it worth it? I believe I did a timing check, and it's 45 minutes just to get to this locale, which means that's an hour in-game to get here, and we have precious little of the daylight left.
How do you do?
And I happen to have money, so we're just cruising fast. We're going to take advantage of fast travel. That's what we're going to do. Oh, sorry. But can't you see I'm walking over here? Alrighty. We'll head over this way. Oh, nice. I haven't actually been inside Astoria. Very cool. Oh, I love the dock town. That's super neat. Yeah, I love the new environments. They've done such a good job with decorating everything in this. Oh, are we going to have another person trapped in a strange place? Okay, he's not on the roof. That's a win. Oh, thank goodness. Hey, I am here on Tom Mills' behalf. Want a pair of shearing scissors? Yes. They should be... Oh, no. Well, we're in a bit of a rush. Busy yourself. Oh, they're already paid for. Of course. I understand. No worries. Be Mr. Nice Guy. Inspect mode. For the win, perhaps? Oh, it's telling me to go this way. Awesome. Thank goodness, because nothing was there. Wow. Dodge, 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 dodge. Whoa, dodge. Whoa. Alright, we're trying not to... Look at us trying to be polite. There they are. Oh. Right in front of her. Didn't have to cut her off. What a win. You kidding me? Stuck the dang things in a tree? I mean, it's one way to remember them. I get you. Okay, back to the town. Let's finish this quest and be done. Dubcoat. Definitely gonna hunt me some pigeon by one of those later on. Now, back to the Wagoneer. It's anybody's guess as to whether I can remember where the Wagoneer is. It's entertaining. Brain works on full capacity sometimes, and other times we're working on maybe one brain cell a day. There we are. Oop, nope, villagers. Ooh, villagers. Recruits, fresh recruits. Tempting. Yeah, this is the part where it's not as entertaining to watch. See, like, dude, you should know exactly where it was. You just rode it into town.
How can I help you?
But that's the amazingness of my short-term memory. Onward, back we go. Okay, now to hope that we did all of this right. The only question is the parchment paper. I went with the middle one because balance, right in the middle. Let's go for it. We'll get back to her, turn this in. An aged piece of paper would be aged but not ancient. That's my hope. And here you are. I always deliver.
And remember, don't eat the yellow snow.
Good tip, sir. Good tip. That's like mellow yellow snow, man. Oh, you almost forgot your payment, my good friend.
Why does it need to be that cold?
I appreciate it. Thanks. Now for the main event. I teach everything you need to know about enjoying the wonderful game of stone, paper, scissors. Or stone, parchment, shears. Stone, parchment, shears. Got it. Got it. I'll count to 3 and choose a winner. But wait, who will win? Depends on the gesture. That's genius. Let's play. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Shears. Oh, dang it. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, if you want a rematch, you can join in with friends. And let's do. Okay, cool. So now you can. That's like a gambling part of it. I'll think about it. Goodbye. 300 coins. And now I have a new emote. That's awesome. Alright, let's check on where we're at. I wanted to get chickens, didn't I? I think it's worth double checking on that. I actually think it's worth considering the new build location and just call it even with that. So I think what we'll do is make a little trek into the other town and make decisions, or make a trek into where the new village will probably be, and then start building into it. I have 2 places in mind, and of the 2 places, one of the best reasons to go with this is that it's right between 2 towns, and that saves a lot of walking. 45 minutes to get to here, probably 35 to get to here, and then it's fast travel anywhere I want from here. If I build here, it is a long run into town. We're talking about the same amount of run as we had last time. And since we're still in the part of the game where it matters where I am, and it matters that I'm able to get back into town quick, I think this is the best spot to go with. So thank you for the tip on this particular area. This is where I'm going to go with for now. In the future, once things get crazy and things build up quick, I'll probably want to expand into this area just because I have a great idea for an overlook here and a huge expansive town that goes across this riverfront and up into the hills. This will look and feel more like a huge scale town and a large expansive wandering town. This will feel like a nice cozy village built into the landscape, which is my personal favorite, and has a lot of natural features and a lot of natural beauty, so I think that this is the go. Now, with that, I did not bring resources with me to build, and I do have a lot of things I want to get back home. I think what we'll do is we'll head back, and we'll take care of dropping off things such as the meat, which there's a large amount of, and we'll start making those choices to move on to the next season. Double check always. Something to just think about. Always double check and make sure you finished all your quests before the end of a season. Just make sure that you haven't forgotten anything. You know, a tip from me to you from a person who forgets things. It's nice not having a quest fail over the seasonal change. And it's one of those things where you go, oh, I forgot to finish the crow quest? Oh, come on. Or maybe you've even finished a quest and you just forgot to turn it in. It would be a sad thing to see that pass and to have you lose some rep for it and just not gain the cash. Okay, with this, what's going to have to happen in our new town is we're going to have to build up new... We have to build anew, essentially. Now, with that, houses are going to be secondary. The houses Easy enough. I can build those in due time. The very first thing to build, of course, is the resource storage, because that allows us to have all of our resources that are here connected to there. And now that's a handy thing. And it's obviously the first step, since I really can't build without having access to some of these resources I already have. And I wouldn't want to sit there and have to harvest every tree, especially now when I can make the choice to decide where things go. As far as the composter is concerned, I haven't found anything yet about whether workers use those, and I don't think they do. I do not think they do, but that's worth looking deeper into. And if anybody finds out anything, please do inform everyone in the comments. Alright, let's see here. Any poops? Oh, that's handy. Oh, I see. It just sits in the bin. Well, now that is extra helpful. I thought you had to go walking around and picking them off the ground. This is a new feature since last I played. This is a lot of fertilizer. Yo, just getting in here. Don't mind me. Now what's great is my piggies have grown up, which is fantastic. 10%, I'll just take it. It's still something. Yeah. And then, now this is one of those moments where if I had faster crafting on, we would instantly have this done. Now for right now, this is going to take, what is it, about a second per? So that's 30 seconds worth of just sitting and waiting. Now yeah, that gives me a brief moment to go, I'm going to pause for a drink of coffee. But here y'all are sitting watching a screen doing nothing entertaining. And I do want to look into getting my video editing software to be consistent and perform better. So I can even just do skips of these portions where I can just cut out this portion of the video and just not even have it there. And try to make a natural transition between them. That's a nice rock you got there, sir. You ready to play some stone parchment shears? Onward to our little village. Which I do so love our little village. It is fun. And there's been a lot of great things that happened here. But, I gotta tell you, I really do think the west of Astoya location is going to be nice as well. There, see this bronze knife? Yes, we are definitely going to just be sitting on that and using that one the whole time. That's for sure. I don't need the stone arrows. Probably shouldn't have kept them, but I can poison them and I can have them available. Stone knife is going to be fine because we have hunters who can use them. Double check and see where we're at. We do have hammers on hand. Good, because we need those on hand. Stone knives and 4 stone axes. Convenient, so we're still able to build. Oh, oops. I carried those things around and I was using those for decoration. Go figure. Okay, I have left everything in here that I want to. Now it's to drop off at the food storage. And we can call it completed. With that, what I'll do is I will drink some water, grab some food, and it's time to go on to the new location. We're going to go on a nice little wander. Meat gets dropped off. We'll eat cabbage, or will we? Why don't we eat some of these meat with gravies that are quality 50? Because they really restore you quick. With this. One of the things I do have to be a little cautious of going back into the, or wandering out to the village down there, is that there is going to be, I think there's a POI on the way that has enemies. So there's going to be that chance of getting taken down on the way. I'm going to bring enough logs, well basically the maximum amount of logs I can carry so I can get this place started. The entertaining thing is we won't be able to have fishing at the area. That's okay. I don't know as I need to worry about that. Okay, that's as many logs as I can get away with. And that's okay because that gets us a start. Better thought. It's not the logs that are the problem. It's not the logs at all. It's the planks. When I get there, I won't have a woodworker station. Although I can just build one when I get there. 84 being overburdened is not going to be ideal at this time. We will definitely want to drop some things off. Plates can go. Hammer, obviously, I'm going to build with when I get there, so that'd be silly. I could drop the pickaxe. I believe our workers are just about to finish their shift for the day. And that would be a really convenient way to save a little weight. I have a lot of copper arrows because I decided to bring those with me. I figured I'd hunt a lot, but didn't hunt as much as I originally anticipated. We can put some of those in there. And then, of course, I have the roasted fish in that. I don't need to keep the St. John's wort. I'm not sure what I'm thinking about with that. Plantain would be helpful if I get hit. And this regular bow is no good. We're off. Alright, let's do this. Let's run to there. I have enough stuff to get a start. There is reed already there. My plan is to build a resource storage 1, since we already have plenty of capacity when we get there. We have plenty of storage capacity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just build a resource storage 1, since it costs less resources. The resources that I need are easier to come by, and I can upgrade it after I build it, and that's what's going to happen. It'll be a quicker, easier way to get this started. So with that, we're running down to Astoya. Might help to put a marker out here. There we go. There we are. And then I can start facing the right way. Part of me is totally tempted to pick up those sticks as we go, just because it'd be convenient to not have to pick them up later. And obviously I'd then be over capacity. Potion of stamina, here we go. It makes it so the stamina bar decreases at a slower rate. Now what that means is I want to be at my maximum before I start running. I want to let my stamina recharge before I start booking it. As we head into this as we head into this build location, when I was there before I noticed a building on a hill, so I guess you could say I did a little scouting. So a little bit of scouting ahead of time showed me that there is a POI and there are enemies within it. So if I approach this from the northern side, I will end up seeing the enemies first. I should be able to get at least a shot off on one of them before they start engaging me and causing a chance to get hit a few times. I do have some potions of instant healing, not too worried about that, and my aim has vastly improved. I am very happy, much happier now that I've got my aim back on track. The recurve bow is a big part of that, obviously, since now it travels farther, it travels truer, and it packs a punch. My arrows aren't quite up to snuff yet, but they will be. Bronze arrows will make the difference there. And at some point, probably into the next season, we're going to be able to sell quite a bit of things and get quite a bit of money, and the bronze arrows will be purchasable, and at that point, if I can purchase bronze arrows, I'm going straight to iron arrows. This is why bother. I can build the bronze arrows soon enough. We should be getting close. I'm starting to wander away from my correct trajectory. And why not? We get to see a little bit more of the environment as we go. This part I know I should probably be cutting these parts out too. I think that that's probably a good go-to tip as well, as to you don't need to have all these wanderings. Ah, jeez. You, sir. You are serving to slow me down. Oops, that's a little advanced. There we go. Little too far ahead of that one. Jeez. We'll have to take out some boars real quick. There you are. There we go. There we go. Yeah. And is that our piggy coming back up the hill? Oh, that's you getting engaged with an attack. I see. Okay, well, how close are we? Probably not too close. Oh, that looks like a nice handy area to have wolves or to have some bear. Oh, gee, another piggy. Another boar. Okay, well, I was hoping to just go into town unconcerned with the environment around me, but now here we are. And I'm one of those people who doesn't like things to go to waste, so I'm not going to leave this just sit in the environment. We'll take care of this. Onward we'll go. And why not? We need the leather in due time. We should be able to get there pretty quick anyhow. Pretty confident that we're just about at the location. The meat will just sit, obviously, and that's okay. We can use more rot, and I'll just leave it out on the ground so it can turn straight into meat. After getting that bear, I mean, my goodness, I really don't have much need for more meat at this point. And we don't have a ton of villagers. I mean, we have a good population, but they're not eating that much stuff. We'll be okay. Now, of course, if I did the one-time crafting, if I was doing fast crafting, I guarantee you that what would happen here is I would build a campfire, and I would immediately craft a stack of roasted meat. And that would be instantly done, and it would give me some technology. It would also get me some easy access food. And that's handy. It does take away from the whole, like, slow build over time idea of the... My goodness. Slow build over time of the game. Now, we're going to have one more friend, I know it. There we go. Thought it looked like a handy wolf area. Alright. This is getting out of hand. Too many things to carry, too much going on. We're out of here. And at this point, oh, Wysent, nice. Yeah, at this point, I can't just carry the stuff. That's getting silly at this point. I've got way too much stuff in my inventory as is, and my primary goal is to get to this place and build, not to hunt. I still have to get through the POI. My obsession with not leaving anything behind is not helping right now. It's just a thing. Good old character flaws. Onward to go. Up over and over here. I believe I see where we are. We are at the correct location now. And as far as the map is concerned, I'm going to pull that map up in just a moment after we get to the particular POI. On to here, over to there. Will we be able to finish this resource storage before seasonal change? I believe yes. Shouldn't take too long. We just need... there it is. It's on the whole other side. Shoot. I was hoping to come at this from the top of the hill. And that did not work out in my favor. That being the case, I think what we're going to do is we're going to change our plans. No sense in sticking to a plan that doesn't need to be stuck to. Instead of going straight over to the POI and taking out the poachers, instead what we're going to do is we're going to just go over to here, and we are going to immediately build the resource storage. Next step is to start making decisions as to where things will go. Obviously I want to have a mine, and I want to have something that looks like an excavation region over here. I think that the storage shed makes a lot of sense right here. Not too far away, centrally to all of the rest of my production facilities. I like that idea. And again, I'm building resource storage number 1 because resource storage number 1 is cheaper and easier to build. Right about there. Alrighty, this is where things are going to get slightly problematic. Not too bad, of course, because all I have to do is drop things. There we are. Sorry, Maple Tree, you are going down. Oh, and I don't have a shovel. That's unfortunate. We'll have to craft a shovel. We're out here. That's going to be a waste of 2 logs. But we gain logs at a reckless pace at this point. Alrighty, we do need a shovel. I do want to get rid of that stump. And obviously I can't build without getting rid of the stump first. So let's do that. Fantastic. And then from here, I'm about to take out all of this area's items. So that being the case, we're going to pull up all the sticks from anything in the area so that we can build with them and not just have them go to waste. Listen to me. Such conservative use of resources. Fantastic. That's fun. Now we got a good new unlock for technology. There we are. Time to get a wiggle on it, as they say. Resource storage number 1. Beautiful. Oh, wait. Here we go. And then, let's see here. Oh, I see. So you can scroll it in, scroll it out. Love it. There's the wall right there. There's this. Let's get a little further away from there just because I do want a little bit of space between this and the mine. Wouldn't mind having that tree just kind of nestled in there. Boom. Let's do this. Time to build this beast up as fast as possible. And with this, we are... yeah, the instant build, I would just simply be clicking and going. I did not turn it on yet. I mean, for a quick moment, show you what it is like if we do fast building. And do. Bam. Oh wait, I didn't press commit. My apologies. Click on game. Click on fast building. Accept the changes. And then we go back, done, back, done, back, done, 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 done. Not really. Not done on those because obviously I still haven't gotten the resources for them. But that's what it'd be like if fast build was on. Now that obviously takes away any and all pressure for getting this thing done before the season will change, because obviously there's no timing on it, right? It's just insta-done. So that is the cost benefit on it. Is it worth it just to switch to that? Well, honestly, I don't mind either way. I want to do whatever's best and most enjoyable for the viewers here. Since for me, I get to sit here and I get to do the building and thinking and dreaming and learning from y'all, and that's the enjoyment I get. And just continuing on with the entertaining storyline. And providing a fun, hopefully fun video space for y'all to enjoy as well. So it's up to y'all, really. Whatever works best, I want to go with that. So that being the case, we'll do this as our... do the fast build on this one just to show what it's like, to get an idea. Oh, I'm going to need a read. Come on, brain. There we go. Let's go. Getting the read. As far as would we have made this with the, if we didn't have fast build on, yeah, I have no doubt that I would have been able to finish building this with even without using fast build. I know that we would have finished this resource storage. We have a lot of time before season change at this point. I'm not too worried about it. And realistically speaking, it doesn't take that long to build this particular building. Build this building. Nice redundancy. Anyhow, it shouldn't take too long. And I would have spent a little less time lollygagging. I would have gone straight to it. Go, you go. Okay, now the trick will be the logs, obviously. There we go, there we go, there we go. Logs, logs, logs. And this will be the tricky part. Will we want to keep this? I think probably best to just... it would be best to just keep some of these trees here just because there's no clear... We aren't clearly deciding whether we're going to keep trees in certain areas or not. But I'd like them to come back. If I don't want them gone, I'd like to be able to have them here still. In other words, I don't want to get rid of the stumps on these yet just because I haven't made a choice as to where I want my decorations here. Oops, that's a swing and a miss. I say that we would definitely have finished this before seasons change, but now I'm a little curious as to whether that's true or not. Because this is going to be pretty tight down to the edge. This would be 4 logs more. That would be a total of 10 logs. Let's go. 10 logs, and I still have the internals to build. I'm guessing we're going to be a little shy. Okay, one more here. And then we just have the internals. It is 4 for the internals. Let's check our time. Ooh, 2 hours to go. 2 hours to go is plenty. Now, what should we get? Now we run into the problem that I have, which is just me as a human. I really don't like taking down trees that I don't have to. We're going to say that this is the go-to one. The reason for it is that it's really close to the bridge, and it's not a particular placement that I'm a huge fan of just yet. And we'll see what I can do about expanding this area anyway, and seeing what I can do with it. It can always come back. I won't get rid of the stumps, so we can always have it come back. Perfect. And that's it. The resource storage is now complete. Next step will be building houses. I unfortunately don't have a house here, so it's going to take me running back to get here. It's just what it is. And with that, that's a good way to that's a good place to close it out for today. And by the way, on the map, here's where we are. Do you love how my marker's in the wrong spot? There we go. There's where we are. It's a convenient walk from these 2 locations. It's a beautiful location with a bridge overlooking a waterfall here. And then we have a lot of space to build up into the hills if we still want to have an alpine look to it. And as you look this way, there is an expansive area for farmland over here. This is going to be a great location. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm going to miss our little village right there. But I don't have to miss it too much. We're not going to be done with it immediately. As far as our technology was concerned, we ended up unlocking the hunting lodge number 2, which is great. Now when we start this village out, we can immediately jump into that. I'm going to say right out here, this schematic here, never getting bought. For 300 coins in town, there's no reason why I would ever want to build a recurve bow. It costs way too much in resources, it costs way too much in unlocking, and it doesn't sell for much anything. It's interesting they changed that by so much, it's not even worth it anymore. Thanks for your time, y'all, and I appreciate having y'all here. I'm grateful for you joining me. Have a great rest of your day.